This is News 28 Prime with Jack Salvatore, news, sports, and weather. Brett Isley and B. Lewitt reporting. Jack Stonebreaker, Wall Street to Main Street. News 28 Prime, Pinal County's source for news, starts now.
Hello everyone, I'm Brett Isley. This is News 28, Pinal County's source for local news. Topping our news this evening.
He's a child predator that will go to trial. He will get his day in court. I am confident he will be found guilty, and I hope he never tastes freedom again, ever.
A press conference at the Pinal County Sheriff's Office Saturday afternoon culminated the efforts of more than 50 law enforcement officers from the Pinal County Sheriff's Office, Arizona Marshal's Office, and the FBI as they followed tips and leads that ended with the arrest of this man, George Horner III. Horner is accused of kidnapping and sexually assaulting a 6-year-old Maricopa girl. Friday morning, an Amber Alert was issued after Horner allegedly abducted the girl from her home. The child was found near Casa Grande and taken to the Casa Grande Regional Medical Center and then to St. Joseph's Hospital for treatment of injuries that sustained during the assault. At that time, the search shifted from finding the girl to finding her abductor. The man believed to have taken the girl, George Horner, has a long list of criminal violations, ranging from several traffic offenses to assault to another charge and conviction of sexual assault with a minor in 2004. Friday evening, authorities were able to establish cell phone communication with Horner during the night. A meeting was set up and canceled, with another setup that ended with Horner when Horner met with Detective Jim Renner at the Coolidge Airport and was taken into custody without incident. This was the scene Saturday afternoon as Horner was taken to jail for processing. When asked by reporters why he turned himself in,
Why did you
Men are trying to get the people run.
He was hungry, he was cold, he was tired, and he wanted to tell his side of the story.
You want to say?
I'm innocent.
This is a very successful conclusion of a very traumatic case that he needed to be brought to justice.
Sheriff Chris Vasquez expressed his confidence that the charges against Horner will stand. So far, he's been charged with kidnapping, sexual misconduct with a minor, and failure to register as a sex offender. He is being held without bond in the Pinal County Jail. The questions that are on most people's minds are, why was he on the street in the first place? In the 2004 case, Horner was accused of sexually assaulting a 17-year-old who had been drugged and later found wandering in the desert near Signal Peak. He was sentenced on December 7, 2004 to 2 years supervised probation after pleading guilty to an amended sexual contact with a minor and no contest amended possession of marijuana. Well, he was sentenced to time served, a total of 57 days in jail, pay a $750 fine, 24 hours of community service, and to register as a sex offender. It is unclear when Horner left the state of Arizona for Louisiana. There are traffic citations to suggest that he was in the state during periods of 2004 to 2006. He registered with authorities in Louisiana on October 3, 2006 as a sex offender. This photo of Horner was taken on December 1, 2006. The exact date that he returned to Arizona has not been disclosed. One question that we are attempting to answer: did anyone in either law enforcement or probation know that he was back? And if he was on supervised probation, presumably from December 7, 2004 to December 7, 2006, why was this charge listed as a local charge, failure to appear in the Casa Grande Municipal Court, or this charge for threatening intimidation with a jury or damage and failure to appear? Both were dismissed by the Casa Grande Justice Court. Why? Our question to the county attorney's office: would this not violate his probation by not remaining a law-abiding citizen? The other set of questions being voiced is, what about the child's mother? Did she know that Horner was a convicted sex offender?
You know, there's a lot of things we need to look into her story. We know last night at the hospital we did contact Child Protective Services to come to the hospital. I am told that at the hospital custody was taken away from the mother and given to the natural father, and she is not going to contest that, and she is willing to allow custody to be given to the natural
Could
father.
she be facing charges?
Well, I can't answer that. I don't know. We just got to put our case together. We know we have a strong case against the defendant. We need to look at all the facts in this. We will be looking into those actions and meeting with the county attorney's office, and that'll be up to their decision what they want to do.
KCAB TV 28 has submitted a list of questions to the county attorney's office, the probation department, and area law enforcement officials to try to get some answers to these questions and to the question, how did this happen? Well, it's time for a break. When we come back, Cougars make it 9 in a row. Yes, indeed. We'll be back with Jack Stonebreaker and, of course, the weather. So please stay tuned.